Dubious ones, welcome back to some WWE 2k24 content. Before we get into it, I want to remind you all to subscribe to the channel as I will be giving away 3 copies of WWE 2k24 on launch day if we're able to hit 2,000 subscribers by March the 8th, 2024 on launch day. So if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel. But here, we're getting a little bit of sad news for community creations and creative wrestler fans and just universe fans and people who utilize the creation suite, as we are not getting a logo limit increase. We are not. We're stuck at 100 creative wrestlers, which that isn't my issue. 100 creative wrestler slots, it could be improved, sure, but the logo limit has always been a pain point and has been a pain point for years, and I'm really sad to hear that they are not improving that upon that pain point. We're stuck with 1,000 limit, and 1,000 may seem a lot to you, because you might only create 1 wrestler, 2 wrestlers, that's it. But every wrestler you download from Community Creations is using custom logos, and that counts towards that cap. Every arena you download for Universe Mode and for whatever else counts towards that cap. Every AEW arena, New Japan arena, every classic WWF arena, WWE arena, WCW arena, all the things you're downloading, belts included, all of those custom images count towards that 1,000 logo limit, and it's not good enough. But let's hear it from the horse's mouth himself. Credit to the Pro Wrestling Shoot here.
Perfect.
For
what about logo limit?
Sorry, full credit for this interview question and for this interview goes to the Pro Wrestling Shoot. I will leave a link to them down below in the description so you can check out the full unedited video for yourselves. But this is strictly the question he asks about the logo limit and about the creator wrestler slots. So let's listen to Brian Williams here.
Limits. We were always stuck at that 1,000 logo limit. Is that still the same at logos, or?
Yes, from what I understand, logo limits and the number of, the 100 superstars that you can save,
Yes.
that remains the same.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
I mean, 100 is a lot, y'all. 100 is a lot. I know everybody wants more and more, but 100 is, not nothing.
I don't think that the 100 call limit is an issue. I think that the 1,000 logo limit is, because when you download the call, there could be like 40 or 50 logos. I never make it to the 100 creator wrestlers. It's not going to happen. Not without.
Thank you, Jesse. The issue is not the 100 creative wrestler slots. It's the 1,000 logos, because the logos include arenas. The logos include title belts. If you have a Malachi Black or a CM Punk creative wrestler, hopefully CM Punk's DLC this year, but if you have those creative wrestlers, their tattoos take up so many logos that you might have 30 custom logos on one superstar.
Out running out of logos. But if there was just a way that we could get maybe all the logos that are placed on this creator wrestler to be one logo
exactly
that we download, right. You know what I mean? Like maybe that would work out, but I get it, man. 100 creator wrestlers. I mean, geez, it is a lot. It is.
Again, 100 creator wrestlers you think is a lot if you were to create them yourself, but if you're going in depth with universe mode like I have, and I have over the many, many years, is you're really just seriously, I can easily go through 100 creator wrestler slots if I had more logo space. My problem is I'll run out of logos before I can even get to 100 creator wrestlers. Because if I'm downloading every AEW pay-per-view arena, TV arena, New Japan arenas, along with classic WWF arenas, like old WWF Raw arenas and SmackDown arenas, and old pay-per-views, old WCW pay-per-views and arenas, old ECW pay-per-views and arenas. And if you start doing the stuff for a universe mode and you want a proper roster to have those universe modes, all of a sudden 100 wrestler slots and 1,000 logo slots is not a lot. Trust me, if you get a roster of WCW guys, like 40 WCW guys, or even 20, and then 15 ECW guys, and 20 old WWF, like Golden Era, Legends, Attitude Era, whatever wrestlers, and then you want AEW on top of that, a proper full roster. You're looking at another 4, you'll eat up that 100 slots faster than you think, but before you even get to the 100 slots, you're going to run out of logos first. I can run out of logos at 40 creator wrestlers in just a few arenas. It's really surprisingly easy to do if you really dive into universe like I do and don't like the regular roster as your universe. So to me, I think this is a big L. Unfortunately, one of the few we've seen from 2K24. The 100 wrestler slot, I can deal with that. Moving people in and out, fine. But the logos, man, 1,000 logos just does not cut it at all. Not when that includes arenas, title belts, and everything. Jesse made, from the Pro Wrestling Shoot here, made an excellent point that I hope they can incorporate in the future, is if you download a created wrestler or an arena, all the logos can somehow merge into one, like a created wrestler, like all the logos just count as one. So you have that created wrestler, but it's not taking up 30, 40 logos for one wrestler for different attires, stuff like that, shirts, everything else, logos all over the pants, their faces. I mean, the 1,000 logo limit, to me, it's been a hindrance for years for me personally. I don't know about you guys, but sound off in the comments section down below. Let me know what you think. Is 1,000 logos enough? Have you ever run into any issues with your universe modes or with community creations before? I know it's caused issues where it can even crash your game if you even get to that 1,000 logo limit in the past. I've had that happen in 2K20, and I've had it happen, I think, in 2K19 or 17. I had a big issue in 2K17 with community creations and stuff like that. So it causes issues all the time. I don't know the semantics of how difficult it is to expand that logo limit, but seriously, I would love to see that logo limit at least doubled to 2,000, or at least separate arenas, titles, and creator wrestlers all having their own 1,000 logo limit. Then I think you're in a much better space in that regard. But again, leave me your comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one. Dubious ones, thanks for watching. Deuces.